So, what's new here? Well, the agenda for this community update is I want to talk, of course, about our website. We have 4 newcomers, so they need to know about that website. Then we're going to talk about some meetup planning, talk about Elixir 1.6 on its way, and 2 new books that were released last week and 2 weeks ago. So let's start with the Montreal Elixir website. You see the address over there. This is where you want to go if you want to know something about anything you want to know about the meetup. So we have links to our videos on YouTube, to the GitHub repo, to the Twitter handle, everything. Of course, this is open source and we are looking for contributors. If you want to have fun in Elixir and Phoenix, this might be a good thing to do. I mean, you can submit pull requests. As you can see, this is pretty developer design, so it needs some love, and if you have some skills in UI and you have a theme that you would like to integrate, why not? I mean, we're open to any suggestion, so that would be nice to have something more appealing. We also have some other issues that we have in the Git repo, so if you are looking for things you want to do, like linking the YouTube videos that we have there, we have URLs, but we don't have a link to click on it, something simple. And if you have any suggestions, go ahead, open up an issue, and if you want to contribute, fork the project, submit a PR, and yeah. So this is a good way to get introduced to Elixir and Phoenix, and we're trying to adopt the best practices as much as we can in this project. So we want this to be a flagship for Elixir. So if you go and have a look at the source code, you will see it's already an umbrella app with child apps within the umbrella app. So. As far as planning, we're always trying to plan 3 months in advance. So in January, we have openings. If you want to present something, go ahead. If you want to just present something very small, I mean, you discovered a new package and you fell in love with it, if you just spend 5 minutes, that's great also. In February, we won't be hosting a meetup because it's at the same time as Valentine's Day. So it's probably not a good idea to be here on that day. So we're going to skip February and we'll be back in March. And it's the holiday season, so I guess most of you will have some free time. So why not spend that time on preparing a presentation for January or March? Why not? All right, so Elixir 1.6 is on its way. The main, I think the main thing here is the code formatter, which is pretty cool. So if someone wants to do a presentation on that, that would be awesome. So we can all see what is that beast and how it's going to affect us. So if you want to have a preview, there's a website that you can paste source code and it will show you what the auto formatter will do. And if you want to try it on your machine by yourself, and if you use ASDF to install Elixir, you can just reference a commit SHA in GitHub for the Elixir project, and that's a way to install the latest and greatest of Elixir, and then you can try the code formatter. So this is the preview side that you can go and you paste code, and it will show you what the formatter will do with it. So again, if you want to present on that subject, that would be awesome. A new book was released last week, this one, Phoenix in Action, by the same publisher as Elixir in Action. And the Elixir in Action book is a great book. If you need to read a book on Elixir, that's one to read. So they came up with this book. I don't know, I haven't read it yet, so I don't know exactly if it's good or not, but it's a good thing. It's from the same publisher, so I suspect it's a good book. The other one is Phoenix for Rails developers. So someone who wants to do the jump like I did and like Nicholas did a year and a half ago, that could be a good way to make this a little bit more easier. So that's about it for the community update. Do you have any questions?